Hey guys, Matt back here. So today's video is a little bit different, right? So this one is gonna be talking about the new egg Pokemon that are coming tomorrow. So as you guys know, we have a Tech Gyarados, Support Gyarados, and Strike Gyarados all coming. All of them are able to be shiny to my knowledge. I haven't seen anything stating otherwise, but shiny Magikarps will be able to be gotten from this event. And you'll be able to evolve them into Gyaradoses. Now, I'm just here to say that this Mon actually isn't the worst in the world. So we're gonna go over support first, because this one is like the worst one in my opinion. Move level 5 because that's easy. Affinity, all that should be done. All that's easy, and you promote them to 3-star, right? Stats. 162 attacks, 170 speed. Obviously, their stats are not the greatest, right? So, support, you have Water Gun, Dire Hit All. So, +2 crit for everyone, so you can top off crit. Let's Brainstorm. Special attack and speed of all icing pairs by 1 star rank, so someone else who could top off. Hyper Beam. This is the kicker for this whole thing. 267 base power. Granted, your stats are not high, and that changes because obviously I pressed the support one. But Water Shift, so this is a stab Hyper Beam that scales off, well, no, not scales, but can be rain boosted. For stay endurance, these obviously change. Support is objectively the worst one, right? Let's go over Strike. So move level 5, Affinity level 3, and Affinity from that, level 20, 3-star. So you have 310 base special attack. This is actually not bad, right? So you have Water Pulse, X special attack, so you get a special attack up to +4. Race you, speed +2, crit rate +1, so you get 4 speed and 2 crit rate. Then Hyper Beam once again, 267 base power, we don't worry about the sync. Like, you have Water Shift, Pinpoint Entry, so your accuracy goes up by 1, so you don't have to worry about Hyper Beam as much, and Double Down. You don't have to worry about the sync, so this isn't as worth it, but Pinpoint Entry with Water Shift is pretty good, right? Then the best one, in my opinion, is Tech. And you will see why. So, 198 special attack versus the 310 on Strike. Strike might be a little bit better when it comes to raw damage if you have the proper support for it. But here's what the 3-star one does. No, not 3-star. Here's what the Tech one does. Waterfall. You have Rain Dance. Unfortunately, you have to get all of your stats from +0 to +6. Like, that's a big range. Hyper Beam once again. You have Water Shift. You have MGR2, which is great, and Aggravation 2. So the goal of this is to supply your own rain. You have access to flinching and a very strong Hyper Beam. Now, honestly, if I were to recommend one to get, I would say pick up Strike. Because 3-star, its stats are not bad. Like, it's really not. All you have to worry about is +2 special attack, +1 crit rate. He gives himself accuracy. You have Hyper Beam, so you just need to bring a rain setter from there. So you have access to Pelipper. Unfortunately, your egg slot's taken. Also, I would say Egg Blastoise. You could do May. Hell, even Kyogre. Just, Strike is actually very good, in my opinion. No, not potential. Yeah, like, Strike. If you get a 3-strike one, like, I would say keep it. Honestly, because 4 special attack, like, this is actually super good. Granted, 310 special attack, it won't be doing as much damage as your other water damage dealers like Kyogre, Maysink, but you will be out damaging. Let me actually pull up what water has to offer here. So, looking at water, like, pure DPS wise, we have Clawitz or Sync Nuke, don't worry about that. May Sync Nuke, don't worry about that. All that we really have for damage is Kyogre. There's no other things on here, right? Right, yeah. Kyogre is like the only really strict water DPS. Whereas when this unit's hitting, it's like, okay, you're hitting hard. But just, Intenta's not bad. Intenta could be a lot better. Like, Kyogre, no, I said Kyogre. Gyarados is actually shockingly viable amongst water DPS. Like, water tech Gyarados... Water strike Gyarados is surprisingly viable. So, by the end of this event, I better see everyone with a 3-star strike Gyarados. Honestly, like... When I read the kit, it blew me away. I was surprised. And no grid either. Like, no other damage modifiers, but a 267 BP move with rain modifying. If you know how hard both lances hit, how hard Aerodactyl hits when they're fully set up, you're getting a little bit less than that because obviously the base special attack is a lot lower. Right? Unless if you go the extra mile and make him 4-star. Or hell, make him 4-star 20 out of 20 if you really wanted to. You're at 350. You get him up to 370. That's like surprisingly good. But no, 3-star 0, right? Like 3-star 0 is where I recommend you get most. So just the 1-star, 2-star power-ups, done. I don't know. Definitely a much shorter video, but I just wanted to emphasize, yes, this is actually worth getting. Don't just sell them all. Make sure it has the 3 passives, although you could probably only get it away with 2 because you don't need double down. But by all means, keep it. Why not? Because it's another buff in the rain if you don't have someone else who hits hard with your sinks. So, yeah.